Rigathi Gachagua is a man under siege. As he fights his political battles against Ruto, the same mountain he expects to defend him is up in arms against some coffee cartels. And I see that as a trouble for Rigathi because not once, not twice, but on several occasions, he has been quoted saying his main role as a deputy president is to streamline the tea coffee sector on the mountain. And he has been boasting that that's a role he has been given by the president, Ruto. So again, when the same farmers are complaining against poor coffee prices, then that's a sign Rigathi has failed to deliver. Let's listen to this before we continue. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? Those are coffee farmers complaining against poor coffee prices, and they're also complaining that police officers are being used to harass and to intimidate them. That only means Rigathi is failing in his role of streamlining tea coffee sector on the mountain. And if you look at Rigathi's political inexperience is taking a tall order on him. Him going around in public talking loudly on how he was given that role by William Ruto, that was a very big political blunder on his part. And Ruto gave him that role deliberately for him to fail. Rigathi never looked into the bigger picture. So Rigathi will not escape the blame because himself, he has been admitting that is the person in charge of reforming tea coffee sector on the mountain. And that now means that he'll be seen as a failure by the same people he expects to support him politically. And that can be very tricky in his quest to become a Mount Kenya political kingpin. He'll simply be asked, what have you done for us? If you look at Uhuru Kenyatta, Uhuru had got a history of defending Mount Kenya residents. And we still remember he was taken to Hague because of defending his people. If you ask this simple question, what has Rigathi done for the mountain? If he cannot even streamline tea coffee sector, how then can he now claim that is the mountain's political kingpin? While it's very clear he doesn't have the best interest of the people at heart. That was a trap Ruto set for Rigathi, and Rigathi snared himself. And again, if you look at Rigathi, in the under 2 years of Ruto's rule, he has also stepped on so many toes on the mountain. This fight against alcohol on the mountain, he's stepping on some powerful toes, and that will also backfire against him. And upon Ruto and Rigathi forming government, we all know Rigathi has been very hard on political critiques coming from the mountain. And we still remember the raid at Uhuru Kenyatta's Northlands farm. Rigathi's name has been mentioned adversely on that raid. So he has stepped on so many political toes that he'll have to take so many years of possession to correct all that. And I strongly believe that these were deliberate attempts by William Ruto to fix Rigathi, and Rigathi actually fixed himself. And now to his political fight with Ruto, it's still too early for Rigathi to come out very strongly to oppose Ruto's government. From some quarters, he will be seen as a leader who is very impatient, and he can lose support just as a result of that. But then again, if you look at the part of Ruto, Ruto has already dumped Rigathi Gachagua. He is not interested in Rigathi succeeding him. So Rigathi sits between a rock and a very hard place. He's doomed to fail whichever the side. And again, I'm seeing the gods have just conspired to destroy Rigathi politically as a result of his being politically inexperienced. All these traps were set for him, and he willingly and gladly snared himself. He speared himself with his own spear. And if only you project what is going to happen ahead, Rigathi will not succeed in his quest to be the undisputed Mount Kenya political kingpin, because there is nothing much has done for the people, and that can make it very hard for him to enjoy the kind of support Uhuru or Kibaki used to enjoy. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. And even before I stop, the whole concept that it was the cartels who have been destroying the tea coffee sector on the mountain, I see that as a propaganda. It's the government destroying tea coffee prices on the mountain. The cartels cannot be stronger than the government. If you are seeing the cartels are still there, then they are there with the protection of the government. Rigathi is the deputy president. He's part of the system clearly defending and protecting the cartels. So the mountain again here should wake up to see things clearly. Rigathi is not in any way better than William Ruto. They are not interested in the welfare of Mama Mboga or Boda Boda. They are just interested in grabbing power and maintaining that power. Let me stop it there. In case you may want to support our forum, that's my number. And to those supporting us here, I'm very much humble, very grateful for your continued support. Let's meet in our next analysis.
Rais wetu, nakuomba kwa niaba ya wale tunakusaidia, hii mambo ya hii mzee tuachie. Dawa ya hii mtu ni mtoto ya maumau. Wewe kaa kando. Kaa kando. Wewe rais, please endelea na mambo ya uchumi, utusaidie. Mambo ya hustlers fund utusaidie. Utafute pesa ya kulipa barabara, uniunge mkono na hawa, tusaidie mambo ya chai, kahawa, mchele, tusaidie mambo ya hii mzee. Weka kando, weka kando neguo hii mambo ya mzee, tukiwa na hii akina Ndede Waiguru, wachia sisi. Lakini hatuwezi muacha wewe rais peke yake ndio utakaa kando. Huyu mzee tunamjua, na mwenye kutuma na kuwapatia pesa anajulikana.